Yo, 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 what is up? Fix my mic right there. Alright, as I was saying, yo, 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 what is up, Soul Reapers? Welcome back to another Bleach Soul Resonance video. Today, I woke up and we got some pretty good news, I'm not gonna lie. So, there's a whole bunch of questions that everyone has been asking the developers, and they came back and responded today. So, let's go ahead and take a look at it. TLDR translation, there was a video posted by the devs of BSR which went over some highly asked questions. Soul Resonance is imperfect as a game. It has a lot of issues that will require immediate attention. Yep, there's a lot of issues that have been going on with the game, such as the stamp system's not working, the cutscenes just not working, but for them to say that it's imperfect as a game makes it sound like it's not doing well at all. No, the game is actually very fun, and it's definitely the best Bleach gacha game out there. Like, way better than Brave Souls. But regarding Toshiro's voice, there are complications around licensing. They couldn't simply get someone else to fix the issues with his voice. That makes sense. I didn't know that there was licensing with Toshiro's voice. I thought his voice was in the game. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure I could have swore he said his voice lines. But if they're gonna go ahead and fix the complications around licensing, that's what's up. There were a lot of cutscenes, etc., that were taken out from the live game. Many of these were due to licensing issues with the Bleach IP. It takes a lot of effort to get the contents to comply with the franchise license. Okay, they are working on getting all these published as soon as possible. Another licensing issue, this is probably the one issue that has affected me the most, is I want to see a lot of these cutscenes. But it is nice just hitting the play button and then you get the gems for it, right? So you can just blaze through it, get your gems and shit, come back and watch it later. But hopefully they are working on the cutscenes. So let me go ahead and open up my drink. My mouth dry as shit. Open. Go on now. Let's see, games just struggling to open a fucking orange soda. Some stamps seem to work inconsistently with how they are worded, such as Bankai Ichigo's release or Toshiro's stamp. That was Byakuya's stamp had a bug too, I think. He's apologizing for the mistake. They're being worked on, and compensation will follow. Word. So they've already been doing that with a couple stamps. Stamp system, the corridor, is being worked on. Hallelujah. I know I have gotten extremely lucky with the stamp corridor, but I know the 90% of all the other players have not. The stamp corridor system is pretty dog shit. There's no guaranteed way to work towards anything. There's no pity in it. It's shit. So they're gonna go ahead and revamp it. They need more time for this. They acknowledge that the stamps are a very critical system and they want people to be happy with it. They're also hoping that 5-star stamps will be utilized for different scenarios, which is actually funny because there is a 5-star stamp that you can put on Toshiro. I forget which one exactly it is, but the damage is very fucking similar compared to Toshiro's core stamp and the core stamp and the other stamp that they were talking about. I forget the name of the other stamp, but there are some stamps that are completely viable compared to main character stamps. So that is nice to know. Unfortunately, controller support is going to be temporarily unavailable. Are we sure about this? Let me go check. We'll go ahead and open up my game real quick, see if my controller support is still working. Put it on my PC. Here, while that's opening, let's go ahead and go back to here. Number 8, there are some bugs in reassigning keys and not showing correctly. This is being fixed and probably will be coming in the next update. That's awesome. You're able to reassign the keys. It's pretty lit. Still not open. And number 9, there seems to be a lot of misinformation regarding the leaks, which are not true. They're asking players to monitor only information coming via the official channels. Oh, there it goes. Move that over there real quick. So apparently there's some leaks that are just not true. I'm not sure what the leaks are that aren't true, because I thought the leaks were pretty. Yeah, it's just translated from the official. I'm a little bit confused. All right, well, we do have the game open. We do have game open. Let's see if controller support is working. Oh, no? Hey? My controller support's still working. The only issue I have is my alt not working, so I have to actually manually map R2, but no, my controller support's working. That's weird. Well, I think that's gonna be it. Oh, wait, no, there was one other thing. Not that. Fucking server news, game news. And I'm going to go ahead and make it so the game news is posted on my own channel. They confirmed the existence of 2 more game modes coming, one of them probably dropping alongside Aizen's release. Gein's patch notes should be tomorrow, so stay tuned. That's what's up. We're gonna go ahead and make another video tomorrow, going over the patch notes as well. But bro said, for example, Aizen, Trial Camp, and Chaos Mode will be coming online soon. So we're gonna be getting some new modes. That's gonna be what's up. Hopefully it's not mono content. Me and the homie Ace the Gamer were talking about that. We need more content that's not just mono. But that is gonna wrap it up for part 1 of the video. We're gonna go ahead and go on to the next part, because yesterday I meant to make a video going over Gein's kit, but I made the video and realized that my mic was muted the whole time. So we're gonna go and go over the leaks for his kit. We're gonna go and talk about it real quick. So Gein Ichimaru, full kit. He seems very busted, boys. He is a very good thrust DPS. Basic attack, impale him, Shinso. Gein swiftly strikes the enemy in front of him 5 times, with Shinso dealing damage equal to 328% of his attack and inflicting a 35 impale scale. Gein also accumulates spiritual pressure if his attack hits the enemy. So he's going to be doing a decent amount of damage. That's a pretty good multiplier, while applying his impale on the other characters. He also gets his ult if his attack hits the enemy. Doesn't get the ult immediately, but he gets some spiritual pressure towards it. Okay, his first skill, Surf and Tail Penetration. Tap basic attack after triggering a perfect dodge, releasing Spear Rain or Blade Sundering Spear. Ooh, excuse me. Word? Gein rapidly impales the enemy with Shinso, dealing damage equal to 240% of his attack and inflicting 15 impale scale. Accumulate spiritual pressure on hit. So, I was talking about this before. He's going to want to go ahead and dodge and counter a whole lot to get his impale up and get his technique points. Sub-skill 1, Spirit Thrust. Press and hold basic attack with 50 or more spiritual pressure. He thrusts forward with Shinso, dealing damage equal to 220% of his attack and inflicting 10 impale scale. He gains 1 technique point if the attack hits the enemy. Okay. His sub-skill 2, quickly tap basic attack when spiritual pressure is no less than 50 after performing a spear thrust. Okay. Gein leaps over the enemy and extends Shinso to attack mid-air, dealing damage equal to 330% of attack and inflicting 20 impale scale. He gains 1 technique point if the attack hits an enemy, so he's got mid-air combos. Word? Okay. Press and hold the technique button with 2 or more technique points. This is a Shinso unleashed, or unsheathed. Gein enters this charging state, consuming 2 technique points per charge to boost the technique power. So you're going to guard and counter, or dodge and counter and get those technique points up to release this. Releasing the skill or upon depleting all technique points triggers an attack corresponding to the total points consumed during the charged state. So the more points you go ahead and use during the whole attack, the stronger that final nuke will be. Gain Ichimaru is invincible during charging. Iframes, baby. Thrusting Spear consumes 2 technique points. Gain instantly instead Shinso to attack the enemy, dealing damage equal to 170% of his attack and inflicting 10 impale skill. He consumes 4 technique points for the Serpent Shadow Spear. He extends Shinso to attack all enemies with a fan-shaped area, dealing damage equal to 340% of attack and inflicting 20 impale skill. Wow. And then if you have 6 technique points, you can use Blade Sundering Spear. King quickly slashes the enemy multiple times, then dashes behind the enemy, launches them into the air, dealing damage equal to 510% of attack and inflicting 30 impale skill. Whoa, 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 whoa. He seems really fucking good. Gin fast approaches the enemy and performs multiple slashes. He then releases the Bankai state and launches a fatal strike much faster than the speed under the Shikai state, dealing damage equal to 1,450% of attack and inflicting 50 impale scale. Bro's stupid. Bro's stupid. Gin seizes the enemy's opening and counterattacks with Shinso, dealing damage equal to 580% of attack and inflicting 30 impale scale on the counter. He gains 2 technique points if he counters successfully. He's cracked, boys. Use Flash Step to avoid attacks right before they hit. Perfect Dodge inflicts true time freeze on the enemy for 1.5 seconds, during which Gin Ichibaru gains 15% attack speed and 25% melee speed for 4 seconds. Gin gains 1 technique point on triggering Perfect Dodge. He's crazy. And his passive, Gin attacks inflict impale scale on the enemy whenever impale scale reaches 100. Triggers impale once, dealing damage equal to 400% of Gin's attack to the target. So he's kind of got like his own battlefield skill built into him. Except for Gin's attacks, his teammates' special attacks, techniques, battlefield skills, ultimates, and counterattacks also inflict 10 impale skill on the enemy. Oh shit. So your other team can inflict the impale with them. Passive 1, Disguise. Every time one impale is triggered, Gin has a 50% chance to gain 1 technique point. Okay. Passive Boost 2, Lurking. When teammates' battlefield skill or technique hits the enemy, increases the inflicted scale by 30%. Okay. And Abyssal Pull. Impale damage increases by 90%. That's crazy. He seems like he's going to be very busted, boys. But my advice, go ahead and skip him. We already have Ikkaku, who just came out. The game is still really fucking new. Ikkaku is out. Don't sleep on Ikkaku. Ikkaku is very good. Is Gin going to be better than Ikkaku? By far, yes. But Ikkaku is still going to be a thrust DPS who can clear out the content that's in the game at the moment. And I don't see them power creeping Ikkaku that hard to where Ikkaku can't even complete thrust content anytime soon. So I would definitely skip Gin if you have Toshiro and are going for Aizen. Just skip Gin unless you're a whale. If not, if you skip Toshiro, you could probably go for Gin. And of course, there's always a third category. If you like a character and you want to summon on it, just go ahead and summon on it. Am I going to recommend it? No. But I have followed those words before because I summon on damn near everything that I want. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. We just went ahead and looked at the little dev stream notes and Gin's kit. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video today. Just a little short one, not that long. But hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and peace out.